So,
Okay.
we've got the Yawhg. And I guess I don't really need a controller. So screw that. We press any button.
Press T.
I pressed enter. I'm so sorry. Okay. We've got 4 main characters that you can choose from. I'll let you choose first. We've got we've got one guy. He's wearing an orange coat with a white ascot. He's got brown hair. There's a lady with like Princess Leia buns. There's a guy with a giant red mustache and long red hair, and he's got a crazy hat. And then some lady with like a blue hat and long brown hair.
Pick the guy with the crazy hat.
Guy with the crazy hat. Okay. And I will go ahead and choose the orange guy with the ascot.
Can you name the characters?
No. I don't think so.
I want to call him Captain Twinkle.
Could you do me a favor?
What's up?
Could you increase the gain on your microphone?
Why the gain?
I lowered the audio for the game, but you're coming in a little soft.
Okay, how's that?
Say something else.
Something else?
Okay, hold on a second. The game keeps exiting out of full screen for whatever reason. I don't know why. Hopefully that's not like a consistent issue. Anyway, the Yawhg will be here in 6 weeks. ... And no one expects it. Not a one of us. We just keep on living our lives week by week, unaware.
We could take a 6-week vacation.
Indeed. Indeed. Now... Okay. So here's how the game goes. You have 6 weeks. And each week, you can spend time in this town in one of... How many is this? One of 8 places. You have 6 stats to your character. Physique, finesse, mind, charm, magic, and wealth. You got that?
Yeah.
Okay. And each week, you can spend time doing something in one of 8 locations to affect any one of those stats. So you can gain wealth, gain magic, gain charm. But generally speaking, whatever you choose to do will come at a cost of something else. And you'll have challenges. So here are the 8 locations you can go to. And you get to go first. So that's why I am telling you all of this.
Okay.
Alright, you've got the forest, the gladiatorial arena, an alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, a tavern, the hospital, or the slums.
Let's go to the hospital.
Alright, so this is my friend Dave anyway, for all of those of you listening. I know I didn't come up with my normal introduction, but this is Dave. We play Legends of Equestria together. That was awesome. Okay, Dave. So here's the deal. For your week at the hospital, you can either help clean up or you can tend to the patients.
Can I spend the week in the burn ward?
I don't know.
Or does it not let you be that specific?
Did you, it's not that specific. You get one of 2 choices in this case. So clean up, I think, probably means like help clean up, like you clean up the hospital, you work, or you tend to the patients. You help like the doctors and nurses tend to the patients. It should be noted that this is like a Victorian Renaissance era looking kind of village.
I'm gonna get the plague.
You're probably gonna get the plague. You're probably gonna get the plague. So assuming you would get the plague, which one of these two options would you rather do?
Let's clean up.
All right, let's clean up. You spend the week steeling your mind against the horrors of the hospital, making sure it is as clean as can be. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and you earn 1 wealth. So really no bad things to that. One day, while in the maternity ward, you notice a woman about to give birth. The baby she births is no ordinary baby, however. Its skin is pitch black and shiny, and its eyes glow like an orange flame. It wrestles itself from the doctor's hands and tries to fly away. Apparently has wings. I don't know. Stop that demon, yells the doctor. So, you have 6 physique, 5 finesse, 6 mind, 5 charm, 5 magic, and 1 wealth. To stop the demon, will you use your strength or your magic?
How much magic do I have?
You have 5 magic and 6 physique. I don't know if whichever one of those stats means for anything, but that's your choices right now.
I want to use my physique and beat the baby to death.
Okay, use your strength.
Yeah.
You put yourself between the demon and the exit. The baby demon barrels past you and out of the door, flying off into the night sky. So that's it. That's how you spent your week in the hospital.
What a waste of a week.
Well, you gained stuff too. You got 1 wealth. Honestly,
I got my ass kicked by a toddler.
Not even a toddler, a little baby. You got your ass kicked by a newborn, a demon newborn, which is really weird because it's like, what the hell was that newborn doing there? Okay, I am going to go I'm gonna go to the tavern, because that's probably where I'd be, because right now I'm drunk. Woo! And I'm gonna drink. You spend the entire week getting wasted. Literally the whole week. Just every freaking day. You gain 2 charm and 1 physique. One day a fortune teller sets up at one of the tavern's tables. She offers to read anybody's fortune for a small sum. Oh, I don't have any wealth, so I'm gonna say no thanks. The rest of the day, you watch the fortune teller from afar as she showers each of her customers with promises of wealth and love. You feel like skipping out was a good choice. You gain 1 mind. Alright, so that was the end of the first week. And so now we got some text that says, they say the last time it came, the Yawhg devoured houses whole, stole lives, tore families and family members apart. But that was so very long ago. Alright, we've got our second week. Dave, you've got a choice.
Okay.
The forest, the arena, the alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, the tavern, the hospital, or the slums.
Let's go to the forest.
Alright, going to the forest. Do you want to chop wood or hunt?
Are those really my only 2 choices?
Yeah, I know. It's generally going to give you 2 choices no matter what.
I guess I'll just chop wood for a week.
What would you want to do in the woods?
I don't know.
Just
Magic stuff.
join the elves?
Find some mushrooms.
Find some mushrooms? Get high. You want to get high? You said chop wood?
Yeah.
All right, chop wood. You spend the week cutting down trees for the village. You gain 2 physique and earn yourself 1 wealth. Sweet. So now you're 8 physique and 2 wealth. You're doing mighty fine. One day you stumble upon a druid picking flowers in a field. What's a druid? Like a tree lady?
Yeah, kind of. It's kind of like a druid, but like a female druid.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me fact check this really quick. And my computer's going slow now. Alright, it's a nymph inhabiting a forest or tree, especially an oak tree.
Yeah, there you go. Well, upon noticing you, she runs up to you excitedly. Oh, excuse me, sir. Would you care to dance? She asks. I've been wanting to dance for so long, but nobody else has been around to dance with. She sighs.
Are we doing the foxtrot or the minuet?
It's gonna be, she's gonna twerk. She's gonna twerk for you.
Oh my god.
So, do you say I'd love to dance, or do you say I don't dance?
I guess I'll dance with her since I've spent a week in the forest. I'm probably high off my ass on mushrooms.
I love to dance, Dave says. She giggles and takes you by the hand. She starts humming out a song, and the two of you dance together in the middle of the forest. You accidentally step on her toes several times while dancing. After the 3rd time, she stops you. She thanks you for the dance and limps off into the night. You practice dancing a little. You gain 1 finesse. Good job. Hey man, I want to get high too. Can I join you in the forest?
I bet you in reality I was probably just dancing with like a fillet of fish wrapper or something.
Oh, I can't join you in the forest. You got to pick the forest. I don't get to go to the forest.
Aw.
That sucks. But you know what? I'm going to go to the palace. I'm going to go to the palace and attend a ball. Oh, okay. I'm going to spend the week attending fancy gatherings. I gain some swag and some finesse. One day you accidentally bump into a duke. Watch where you're going, filthy peasant, the duke says. He shoves you out of the way with his hand and continues walking.
Kick his ass.
I don't know if I want to do that. He's a duke.
Kick his ass anyway. Take his hat.
Dave, I'm drunk. You're telling a drunk man to piss off a duke?
Hey, give him a good old-fashioned passionate ass whooping and get his shoes, coat, and hat taken.
You know what? You're absolutely right, Dave. Screw this guy. I'm going to give an active, aggressive response. I shove him back. He stumbles slightly. That was kind of lame. I lost a charm. Oh no! I lost a charm. Dave, aren't I charming?
Well, not as much now.
No, not as much now, obviously. Obviously not. Alright, hold on a second.
Really, that's all the repercussion you get for assaulting royalty, just losing some charm.
I know, right? What the hell? Like, I don't end up in jail? I made a mess of myself. I'm sorry. I apologize to those of you listening at home. Let's move on to next week. It was on us in a heartbeat, or so the stories go. The earth shook, the air went, ... still, ... Mr. Dave, aka Rainbow Dashy Eating Panties. By the way, I couldn't find you on YouTube, and I don't really have a website for you. I need a website.
I can send it to you.
send me a website so that I can properly know where to direct people so they can check out your awesome merch. You've got some awesome merch, you know?
No, it's not that awesome.
Dude! Are you gonna be at Winnie City PonyCon doing some merching?
I'm gonna be at Winnie City, MLP, MSP, and Everfree Northwest so far.
And you'll be merching?
Yeah.
Dude, listen, everybody, listen. If you go to Winnie City PonyCon, which is in Chicago, guess who's gonna be there? I'm gonna be there, and Dave's gonna be there. And Dave has one of the coolest shirts. I'm wearing it right now. All right, Dave, it's week number 3, and you've got another choice to make. Forest, Arena, Alchemy Tower, Gardens, Palace, Tavern, Hospital, or Slums?
Let's go to the garden.
All right, going to the Gardens. Do you want to do some landscaping, or do you want to meditate?
Can I do some manscaping?
Boom! Boom! I don't know. What would manscaping be? Like, are you scaping some mans?
I don't know, but I got a, like, kind of a relevant story. So, like, you know, I've got, like, this really big beard. And,
Yeah. Oh, your beard is so awesome. I want to carve off your face and stick it on my face. It's such an awesome beard.
Pretty psychopathic.
Yeah, it's psychopathic.
But
Woo!
anyway, so this lady at my work, she's like 62. She's a retired school teacher. She was talking about how, like, she wants me to, like, cut my beard and cut my hair. She's like, oh, it'd be so weird to see you come in looking completely different. I'm like, no, I'm not gonna do that. So we're walking out after break, and I'm like, so what, you think my beard looks bad? She's like, no, I don't think it looks bad. You just need to do some manscaping. I'm like, I don't think that means what you think.
That is an awesome term. That is an awesome term. So, Dave, does that mean you want to do some manscaping?
I guess so.
All right. You do some landscaping. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You know what you're doing right now? Your character is cutting up a bush to look like an elephant.
Really?
Yes. You will be able to see this. For those of you at home, Dave's not actually here with me. All he's doing is he's listening to me ramble on, and while I tell him what's on my screen.
I'm actually playing Second Life as we do this.
Does Second Life have a roleplay community that's pretty cool?
I think there's a community for everything.
Well, I mean, yeah, I get it. I know, but, like, does it still?
Probably. I mean, I'm walking around as like a giant griffin, so.
There you go. All right. You spend the week maintaining the plants in the royal garden. You gain 1 physique, 1 finesse, and you earn yourself 1 wealth. You buddy are getting pretty strong and pretty rich right now. I gotta say, you're like super buff dude. But one day on your way home from the park, you come across a golden ring in the grass. Do you sell the ring or wear the ring?
What does it look like?
It's a golden ring. I mean, it's a ring like you put on your finger. You know what? That's a pretty good point. Like, this could be someone's engagement ring.
I want to wear it.
You want to wear the ring. All right, you wear the ring. Upon placing the ring on your finger, orange glowing markings appear on the outside of the band. The markings unravel themselves from the ring and swirl in front of you. They form into what appears to be a fully armored ghost, radiating a beautiful orange light.
So that's my new husband now?
I guess. The ghost turns to you and nods before walking away. Oh, wait, he's asking for divorce.
Aw. But But we're so good together.
Um,
I thought what we had was special. ...
The ring looks good on you. So, nothing happens. But you gain 1 charm. Super! Alright. Cool. That's interesting at the very least. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna try to meet up with your Dryad girlfriend in the forest and see what happens. You know what?
Clap now.
Shoot, maybe I don't want to do this. I'm gonna go on a hunt.
I was about to say, be careful. She has to clap now.
Oh no! You spend the week hunting defenseless critters. Oh, I gain 2 finesse and I sell the pelts for 1 wealth. One day during your forest excursions, you stumble upon a swarm of rats. Oh, little fluffy muffins. At first, you jump backwards in shock, but then you start to hear them conversing with one another. They call you over. Excuse me, sir, one of them says in a high-pitched voice. Do you think you might be able to help us out with something?
What,
You
Cockney rats?
I guess. You see, we're trying to elect our new leader, but it seems our votes are completely tied. We're trying to decide between Seed Paw, the vengeful, and Blightooth the wise, says the rat. Seed Paw steps forward. If you vote for me, the rats will have a powerful leader, one who isn't afraid to take our fight to the enemy, proclaims Seed Paw. Blightooth steps up. If you vote for me, good sir, I will lead these rats to an age of enlightenment, says Blightooth. Which rat do you choose? Oh man, I am obviously tripping balls. Like literally, I am tripping balls, dude. I'm in a forest. I'm in a forest and I'm talking to rats. What kind of mushrooms are these?
I got another story about that, but it's kind of less relevant.
Alright. Let me make my choice. You know what? I'm gonna go with Blightooth the Wise. Half of the rats roar with tiny applause. Yay! 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 Seed Paw bows his head and walks back into the mass of rats. Blightooth climbs up to your shoulder and whispers ancient secrets into your ear as thanks. I gain 1 mind and 1 magic. Alright, next week.
Wait, should I tell my story first?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
Alright, so there's this game that's been around since like the 80s called Vampires the Masquerade. It's basically like a live-action Dungeons and Dragons.
Dude, I was totally in like a group of Vampire Masquerade LARPers for a while.
So you know about Malkavians then, right?
Oh, god damn, I know about Malkavians. Those guys are assholes.
They are. But my friend wanted to make one, so I'm like, okay, you should make like a background where like you were turned into a Malkavian and you were found talking to rats trying to give them stock advice. Because you're like, oh man, you gotta invest in Apple, you gotta invest in Google, they're gonna get huge. And you're talking to rats, giving them like your visions of the future.
That's awesome.
Because you know they're like insane and like they can see the future and shit.
Yeah. Wait. Who were the Malkavians again? Were they like the really posh upper class vampires?
No, those are the fucking. Oh my god, I know what they're called. Damn it, I know what those are called, but it's slipping my mind. But those are completely different people.
When I played Vampire Masquerade, the live action version, I played as one of those. I played as one of like. You know what? In D&D terms, we call them the faces, the face, which is like the charmer. So I played as the race that was like totally like interchangeable with humans and like totally like generic, not vampire, but like I was the freaking angel vampire, you know, like the typical like, oh, you know, I'm like mostly looking like a human anyway, so I could just talk to humans like I don't even give a fuck. I don't remember what they were called.
Yeah, neither do I, but back to our game.
What?
But back to our game.
Oh, yeah. Alright. And then the world was howling fury. Chaos. Screaming. The sound of all we knew being pulled in half. This Yawhg, does not sound like fun. Alright. Week number 4. Dave. Forest, arena, alchemy tower, gardens, palace, tavern, hospital, or slums?
I want to go to the arena now.
Alright, going to the arena. Do you want to compete or bet on a fight?
I want to compete.
Alright, you got the physique for it, so you can you're gonna kick some ass. You spend the week fighting brutes in the arena. Oh my gosh, if you could only see your character right now.
What does it look like?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so your character has like a big old fluffy handlebar mustache.
So I look like a bare knuckle brawler?
No. I wish you looked as menacing. You've got long ginger hair. You've got the kind of like hat that a miscreant bard would wear, like bard as in like oh, lords and ladies, I'm a bard kind of thing. You're wearing a vomit green trench coat with piss yellow khaki cardigan style capris and little red shoes, and you just have this tiny little two-handed axe, and you're going up against like Satan. You look absolutely ridiculous. But you gain 2 physique and 1 finesse, so you are now up to 11 physique, 8 finesse, 6 mind, 6 charm, 5 magic, and 3 wealth. Now, one day, in the middle of a match, a druid... Oh! It's a druid! It's another druid! Dude! What is with you and the druids?
I don't know.
You just keep attracting them like no one's business. But a druid runs into the field. Would anyone like to dance? She appears to be asking. Dude, what is with this druid? She is aching for some dancing. Is this like a metaphor? Is she wanting some? Is she wanting the D? Is that what was? Oh my gosh. Oh, but wait. Boos and hisses erupt from the crowd. So this druid, this sexy, naked, fucking hot as hell nymph of the forest comes walking into a gladiator tournament and it's like, oh, does anyone want to dance? And she's getting booed and hissed from the crowd. What the fuck, crowd? What the fuck? Okay, before you can even react, one of the fighters has already cleaved the druid in 2.
Oh my god.
Oh my god! Your girlfriend's dead! A terrible shriek booms from out of the wound. The crowd erupts into applause. The druid's corpse then explodes into a flurry of leaves that cuts everyone nearby. You lose 1 physique.
I didn't do anything.
No, you didn't even get a chance, but your girlfriend's dead!
I want to dance with her, what the hell? This game sucks.
Yo, dude, this game is bogus. Okay. Wow. Your girlfriend's dead, man. That's fucking rough. I'm gonna go to the slums, I think. Let's check out what the peasant folk are doing. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna fight crime. You spend the week outsmarting and beating up criminals. You gain 1 mind, 1 physique, and 1 finesse. One day, while wandering the slums, you notice that the stones used to line the road seem to have a certain pattern to them.
Why would you notice that?
I don't know! The game is telling me I notice it! I don't know these things! I'm a smart man! That's how I know. My mind is at 8. But my finesse is at 9. How did my finesse get higher than my charm, which is at also at 8? I don't know. But with a piece of paper and a pencil, you manage to work out that each type of symbol corresponds to a letter of the alphabet. Deciphering the code points you to a small trap door hidden in a back alley. You descend it to find a dimly lit room with 2 cubes hovering off the ground, text scribbled across them. And then I have a choice between the arcane and the gallant. So what, like I'm interpreting it?
I think so.
I'm gonna, or am I choosing? Oh, no, I get it. I'm choosing between the 2 cubes. I am going to go with the arcane. No, I'm going to go with the gallant, because my magic sucks anyway, so why would I go with that? I'm going to go with the gallant. You touch the cube labeled the gallant. Everything flashes white. Psh! You wake up at home, feeling a little odd. I gained 3 charm! Holy shit! Dude, I'm a charming motherfucker. Alright. Week, 5? I think this is week 5? Anyway. When it arrives this time, how will we fare? Will we once more rebuild? Move on? Be strong? Or have we forgotten? Week number 5. Mr. Dave.
Yeah.
Forest. Arena. Alchemy Tower. Gardens. Palace. Tavern. Hospital. Or slums.
I guess we'll go to the slums.
Oh, alright. Do you want to pickpocket or fight crime?
Oh, I want to pickpocket.
Alright, doing some sneaky pickpocketing. You spend the week performing petty theft. You gain 1 wealth and 2 finesse. One night, a small child approaches you, with his hands cupped and outstretched towards you. He doesn't say anything, but just looks up at you with wide eyes, waiting expectantly. Do you give him some coin, and in parentheses, -1 wealth, or do you ignore him as the devil that you are? You have 4 wealth, by the way.
I'm gonna ignore him.
You're going to ignore him like the devil that you are!
Oh, I'm gonna lose like all my finesse or something.
You monster! He walks away, clutching at his stomach. The next night, you notice him, and he looks very weak. You feel terrible!
No, I don't.
Yeah, you do.
No, I don't.
No, the game is telling you feel terrible. Feel terrible, damn it.
Oh no, we are hungry.
You lose one mind.
What the fuck, man?
You feel terrible! Terrible, I say! You're
terrible because I'm losing all my stats.
It's okay. Your mind was at 6 before, now it's at 5. So that doesn't even affect you. Like, you got great physique and finesse. Why would you even care? Alright.
I don't want to be some, like, big oaf running around and be like, me smash.
Ooh, you're not only like super.
Conjecture. I need to know that I need to say I will smash, not me smash.
You're not only really strong, but you're also really dexterous. So you're like a super fighter right now, a super fighter with an awesome handlebar mustache and ginger hair. All right. I am going to go to the alchemy tower.
Oh, I want to go there.
Oh, you can go there next week.
No, but we die next week.
I think you get one more chance.
Oh.
I think you get one more week to decide things, hopefully. I am going to spend this week brewing a potion. I spend the week experimenting with different potion brews. I gain 2 magic and 1 mind. One day, an artificer stops by for a visit. She is adorned with magical gadgets and gizmos, and is followed everywhere by her clockwork spider. So, typical steampunk character. The alchemists of the tower all go out of their way to impress the artificer, offering her an array of potions and elixirs.
Should throw her out of the tower. Just like out a window.
Wait a minute, I think I'm gonna get some puss. Hold on a moment. However, as she leaves, she turns to you and says, "You. I like you. I like you." She offers you a choice of one of her trinkets, you being me. So, I either get the Ring of Clever Thoughts or the Ring of Swift Movements.
But I want the spider.
Yo, I just want that puss, you know what I'm saying? Yo, girl, can I just get some of that puss? I got some D for you. My 11 charm should be able to penetrate. Boom! Alright, I'm gonna go with the Ring of Clever Thoughts.
Do you think she likes the birthday massacre?
Wait, I don't even know what you're talking about, but the word massacre does not sound like a good thing.
It's this really awesome band, and you could like sit and listen to music together.
Oh, alright. So it's a band. That's cool. At least I'm not massacring her puss. Oh, jeez. Alright. The ring grants me 3 mind.
Yeah, look at you getting all the mind.
Look at I'm getting that mad puss from that steampunk lady. I mean, your girlfriend's dead, but at least mine's an artificer.
So, if a woman's husband dies, that makes her a widow. If a man's wife dies, what does that make him?
A widower?
Well, that sounds like I made someone a widow. Like I'm going around killing people's like spouses.
It does, doesn't it? That's interesting. But no, that is I'm drunk, but I'm pretty sure that a widower is what you'd call a guy whose wife dies.
Yeah, a man who has lost his spouse by death.
Yeah.
That's dumb.
Also, I am enjoying some brie cheese, which is fucking delicious.
Oh, I used to date a girl named Brie.
Really?
No, I'm pretending to be Jeff Goldblum. All right.
Well, Mr. Jeff Goldblum. This drunk man has 12 mind and 11 charm. What you gonna do about it? Oh. Finally, the 6th and final week. The Yawhg. It's almost here. Almost. Almost. ... Dave.
What's up?
You've got one and final week. You can go to the forest, the arena, the alchemy tower, the gardens, the palace, the tavern, the hospital, or the slums.
What are my choices again?
Alright. You can go to the forest where you met the Druid, who is now dead. You can go to the arena where the Druid died. You can go to the alchemy tower where I was just at last week and got some mad puss. You can go to the gardens where you cut up some bushes to look like an elephant. You can go to the palace where there's a bitch-ass duke dancing around. The tavern, which is always a good time. The hospital, where you let a demon baby escape. Or the slums, which you've basically been pickpocketing for the past week.
What are my choices again?
The forest.
Take me to the tower.
The alchemy tower?
Yeah.
Alright. Do you want to clean the lab or brew some potion?
Clean the lab.
Alright. You spend the week cleaning up noxious It doesn't smell cool. But you're paid 1 wealth for your labor. And you gain 1 physique and 1 magic. So you are super buff bros right now. One day, all the alchemists decide to take a break from work and instead throw a cantrip party. Do you know what a cantrip is?
No, but I can find out.
A cantrip, as far as Dungeons and...
mischievous or playful act, a trick?
Well, I think so, but a cantrip is, in Dungeons and Dragons, level 0 spells in Pathfinder, Dungeons and Dragons. They're called cantrips. They're basically like simple spells.
Okay.
Yeah, you get what I'm saying. So one alchemist waves his hand and produces confetti in front of him. Another spawns a seemingly endless number of doves from his sleeves. Then all the alchemists turn to you to see what you can come up with. With your 6 magic and 5 mind. Do you attempt a simple trick or a complex trick?
Complex.
Seriously?
Go figure, go home.
Yeah, man, that's what I'm talking about, yo! You snap your fingers and end up accidentally setting your hair ablaze.
I totally meant to do that.
Even though it literally says accidentally.
Well, I don't even know it was an accident.
For the rest of the week, the alchemists make jokes at your expense. You lost 2 charm.
I don't care, they're a bunch of fucking nerds anyway. My girlfriend's dead, what about you?
Oh, that's harsh. Oh, that is harsh. That is super harsh. Okay, my last week, I'm gonna go back to the tavern. I'm gonna go back to the tavern and do exactly what I did the first week, which is drink. I spend the entire week getting wasted. It's my last week, dude. It's my last week. What else am I gonna do? Like, I'm surprised you didn't go with this idea. Just get fucking wasted the last week.
I didn't know I could.
I gained 2 charm and 1 physique.
You didn't tell me I could do that.
You could go to the tavern. You could always have gone to...
You told me twice.
Yeah, like you could have spent the entire week at the tavern, dude. Like, I don't know about you, but if I had 6 weeks to live, dude, I'd just be fucking getting drunk every fucking day. Alright. One day, an impromptu drinking contest is held. I got this. I fucking got this, dude. I've got this. Alright, you ready? I am going to totally fucking enter. You down pint after pint, drinking as if your life depended on it. You end up blacking out. When you come to, you find yourself in a home you don't recognize, in only your underwear.
Swear to God, if it's the Dryad.
Oh, no, she's dead.
But you could have faked it.
She just faked being cleaved in two. Your clothes are nowhere to be found, and you seem to be the only one at home. What happened? Uh-oh. The storm... Okay. I don't know. Like, I didn't get anything else, but here we go. The storm arrives in the night. By the morning, it still rages. For 3 full days, the tempest puts us through a grinder, drowns us, crushes us, ruins us. But then it ends. We see the graveyard our home has become. Our home. Does anything yet live? Are we past saving? Yo. What?
So is that just the end of the game?
No, like, hold on a minute. Let me. Holy shit. Okay, so the city. I don't know if I really spelled this out, but along with the decisions that you've been making, you get a picture of the village, of the city.
Yeah.
Fucking city's in ruin.
Really?
Like, literally, like, that's the thing. The city was like a city by the storm front. I think the Yawhg was a fucking storm. I think the Yawhg was a fucking storm. So we got the Yawhg.
So just like a fucking hurricane?
Yeah, something like that. Okay, so like you got the city, the palace is in ruin. Most of the city is flooded. Everything is fucking ruined. And this is your turn. In the top left corner, it says choose your role. You got that? Choose your role.
Yeah.
The choices you have are the leader, the builder, the conjurer, the doctor, the smelter, the tailor, the looter, or the town drunk. I am going to hardline you. You cannot choose the town drunk. That's my choice.
I need a tailor.
You need a tailor, or do you want to be the tailor?
I don't know. What should I pick?
Okay, let me repeat it to you again. And I am hardlining you so hard, you cannot choose the town drunk. That's my job.
Why can't we both get drunk?
I'm pretty sure if you choose the town drunk, I cannot also choose the town drunk. We can both get drunk, man, but I am literally the town drunk.
No, you know what we do?
What do we do?
Form a synchronized swimming team.
A synchronized swimming team. That's the worst. We're just in the middle of wreckage and bodies and death, and we're just doing synchronized swimming.
Well, yeah, I mean the town's flooded, right? We got like a giant.
I would just love to be there at like the town hall meeting, like, ladies and gentlemen, we have a terrible situation on our hands. Any suggestions? I vote for a synchronized swimming team. Anyone else besides the town idiot?
But could you just imagine like everyone's like doing like those little water ballets and going in circles and there's just like dead bodies floating by?
That is a hilarious image. I give you props for that. But that's unfortunately not one of the choices.
Okay, we gotta hack the game and make it a choice.
I can't hack games. It doesn't work like that.
Contact the developer, maybe?
I can't do that mid-recording. I'd have to, like, stop the recording. And I'm pretty sure it would be, like, several weeks before we get back to the recording. Come on, Dave. Give me some okay, let's go over...
What are my options?
First off, let's go over your stats. You've got 11 physique, 10 finesse, 5 mind, 4 charm, 6 magic, and 5 wealth. Your choices are the leader.
That make me the leader.
You want to be the leader?
Sure.
All right. You take it upon yourself to be the leader of the survivors. There is a picture of you literally by yourself with your hands crossed. I don't think this worked out very well for you.
Aw.
You try to get people to listen to you, but nobody does so. The demoralization of having a horrible leader has hindered the rebuilding effort. I'm sorry.
Can I be a tailor now?
No. You probably would have done better as the town drunk. Considering I would have thought you'd be able to, like, hardline the other people, like, listen up, you motherfuckers, you're gonna build this town back up or I'm gonna wreck you one. But you know what? I am still gonna be the new town drunk. Cause everybody needs a drunk, man. Oh my god, I'm not looking any better. You scavenge together as much alcohol as you can and drink excessively. I gained 2 physique and 1 charm.
What the fuck? Why are all my choices ending badly for me?
I don't know. Hold on. And so, we set about our tasks, once more living our lives. This time in a way we might never have expected or even wanted. But in the end, we were defeated. Those of us left struggled to put our homes to rights, but the effort was futile, doomed. The city bled survivors, eventually becoming a husk, a dead thing. And perhaps the Yawhg was only partly to blame. And that's it.
That was pretty anticlimactic.
Despite everyone having given up, you, Dave, decide to keep cleaning up the town by yourself.
Oh yeah.
Bit by bit, you pile up the rubble on a rickety cart. You travel out of the city, dumping the rubble outside the wall. After a few years, you actually manage to get grass growing on a whole city block. Quickly, it gets inhabited by other survivors, and within days, the grass is all withered and brown.
Well, what the fuck, guys?
Fed up, you leave the city and wander into the forest, unsure of what awaits.
Go make my own city. Blackjack. Hookers.
The Yawhg
Forget the hookers. Yeah, just forget the whole thing.
Fuck the city, get the hookers. As for me, the Yawhg...
Am I just in the forest now?
Yeah, you're just in the forest. You're like where you met your girlfriend, who, by the way, is now dead. The Yawhg traumatized me deeply. Despite everything starting to be okay now, something in me snapped. Maybe it was witnessing a baby floating face down in the water. Maybe it was when you found a man skewered on a fence, still squirming slightly, his eyes an empty void. Perhaps it was when you saw a group of kids that were trapped in a school had resorted to eating their rotting teacher's corpse.
Oh my god, that's awesome.
Whatever it was, you can't help but drink. You drink so much you're not entirely sure what is real and what's an illusion. One day you look into a mirror and your eyes are empty. Hollow.
Would you sell your eyes for booze money?
No, I'm dead inside. Holy shit, that's terrible. And that's the end of the game. There's the credits.
I think I had it the worst because I spent like years and I finally get grass growing and then people come in and fuck it up. It's like, you know how hard I worked for that?
This game is fucking terrible. I mean, not terrible in the sense that it's bad. I mean, like, fuck, that's shit. I would have liked to play this with a few more people, but I think this is actually a lot of fun.
I'm really pissed off about that grass situation.
Here's the thing that pisses me off about this game. There is no online multiplayer. This game fucking needs some online multiplayer.
Yeah, they could probably do like online games. That would probably help the game a lot.
Yeah, this game totally needs some like streamable online multiplayer so that other people online, like I can't even, there's no option. First off, there's no option to reduce the game's audio in game. There's no options at all. And there's no like windowed mode, and I can't even use like Skype's like window streaming. You know what I'm talking about? Like the screen sharing from Skype.
Yeah.
I can't even use that to show you what I'm looking at. You just have to basically go off of what I'm saying. It's still a good game. Like, this is a really nice game. Because it would be much better with more players. But I think it has a lot of potential. It just needed someone. It just needed some online multiplayer, honestly. Or some ability to stream the game with more people. Anyway, to those of you who are at home listening to a drunk man and a guy who has literally no idea why he's being called at the middle of the evening.
Yeah, it's like 11 o'clock at night on a Saturday.
Is it already 11?
Yeah.
Shit, how long is this recording? I don't even fucking know.
An hour and 7 minutes at this point.
Oh, shit, man. This video is going to be so long. To those of you listening at home, thank you for watching, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. You can pick up the Yawhg on Steam and play it with your friends. It certainly has a lot of replayability, because who the fuck knows what my choices even meant? I think, here's what I'm thinking, right? At the end of the game, it probably would have worked out fine if you had picked out something like the Builder because of your massive strength. And I had picked out, like, the Leader because of my charm. And maybe if we had gone with those choices, this city would have not been totally fucked over.
Are you sassing me?
No, man, I'm just saying, like...
great leader.
No, you were a terrible leader. You tried...
grow grass, damn it.
You stood around and flexed your muscles a whole bunch. Just like, look at me, I'm so tough. Do what I say. And people are like, man, fuck you. Our homes are destroyed.
Well, that's how you be a leader. You flex your muscles.
What are you, Donald Trump? You're Donald Trump. That's it. My friend Dave is actually Donald Trump.
Does that mean I have to go buy a farm in Iowa now?
Oh, I see what you did there. I see what you did there. Anyway, to those of you who are still listening and who have not clicked off of this video because I'm insane and drunk, thank you for watching, and please leave a like or comment below if you've enjoyed this video. And please thank Dave, who's just a swell guy.
Dave,
What's up?
you're a swell guy.
You hitting on me?
No! I'm just saying you're a swell guy.